Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I figured we will continue working in the winter in New York City journal. Last time we left off, I was setting in the pockets and paper clipping them in, deciding where I wanted them, and then once I did that I went and sewed some more of the pages that I knew I wasn't going to add anything else to, just to give it some interest and texture. So here is that flat pocket, and then I just added some of the cut-offs from when I trimmed my laces on the pages, and then just kind of tuck them in for accent. I didn't do this one just yet because I'm a little undecided of what's going to actually go in the pocket. And then also this, which I may have to sew. So I'm debating on that. But I did lay in most of what we decided. This was another one. I wanted to put something behind it. And I'll show you on one of them. I did pull out some pages from these paper packs. I pulled out some of these paper packs, and I was flipping through and I saw this one that looks like a ledger page that I thought would look very pretty. If I can find it on the inside cover, if I decide to go with a hardcover, which is this one. I thought that blue matched perfectly with the collection, so I know I want to use that page out of that pack. And then here I saw it's this one. I really like that, but I'm undecided still, so I still kept the paper pack out. And then this one I pulled out this one that I'm using to back up some of my belly bands, and you'll see when I get there. So those are the outside pages I'm going to pull in, or I'm thinking of pulling in. And then I did do the centerpiece here, so I added a tab there, and I know I'm going to sew that there. So on this page, I had those extra sheets that I told you about, that I that printed extra, and I went ahead and cut the images out that I wanted to lay on top. So it creates these little tuck areas, and then when you pull them out, you still have the scene of the picture, and that's something I absolutely love doing. And if I can find the paper that I cut it out of, here it is. And I just fussy cut the parts that I wanted, and then I laid them on top and inked the edges. So I have those there, and I think that's it. I mean, I laid down for the most part most of what add another tab here, my upper tuck here with a piece of extra material there, and I thought I did the belly band. I guess I didn't. No, I know I did, because I see the paper that I cut it out of. It's here somewhere. Oh gosh. I'll tell you one thing, guys. When you're doing a journal, you do a lot of flipping and flapping back and forth. Oh, here it is. So there is that polka dot piece that I layer underneath, and then just fussy cut around. And then I added this little label that is part of the kit as a stopper for whatever goes in the pocket, so it won't slide out. Fun little thing. So we're going to continue to work on it. And I wanted to do these pockets. Now, I did these, I was having a play, and the last time we were together, I started pairing up some items that I thought we can work on and build on. So here is this, and all I did was back them up on coffee dyed paper. And I took it a step further and started thinking, and I wanted to do a sort of, okay, here's the example that I have. So here's the tag, and I cut the gussets out to make it flat and nice and tight, because I did score it at the top and made it into a flip. So now you can write here, you can write here, and then that's the back, and I still need to cover that up with some lace or something. And then in the pocket, I just used one of the journaling cards, and then I used another one of the smaller tags, rounded the corners so it's easier to go inside. And then I just decorated the pocket with some leftover fabric from a previous project that I've been chipping away at. That's all I have left of that. Used the word New York City, added some drills in brown, and then covered the hole with a piece of leftover fabric. And then I have a bunch of these flowers that I punched out and layered, and then added a brown drill there. So figured we would do this together, very easy. And then I did another variation of it with 2 journal cards, and I just creased it, scored it. This time I did add some eyelets and then some baker's twine, and then just added some more drills to give it a little sparkle. And I think I'm gonna want to come in and shine up the windows. I don't want to, just to give the windows a little sparkle. And this is like Wink Estella, but this is the artsy version of it. And I was fortunate enough to find this at a dollar store. So I think that adds a little more interest there. And maybe the clock. Can't see. All right. Just little finishing touches just to add a little interest. So I figured we'll do that, and we're going to do it 2 different ways. I figured we can lay these, and this is a perfect thing to do when you have tags that are very similar in size. And of course, when you fussy cut, you never fussy cut the same, so you can see, but we can trim all that down so they'll be mirrored. And then I figured we would do it with this one, which is an odd shape, but I think it will work. Okay, so let's get started, because I can chit chat and then make this video a lot longer than what we would want. So I think I'm gonna want this one for my back, and I like to have the pocket in the front. So this is the one that I'm gonna score at 1/4 inch. Okay, so 1/4 inch is right here, and we're just gonna bring that across. I'm not a fan of sharp edges, so I'm gonna round my corners, but first I want to make sure that they are even. So I'm gonna get them as close to each other as they can, and kind of figure out which side is the odd one. So I think that's pretty good. I'm just gonna have to trim along the sides. I think that will work. Okay, so I'm gonna ink that up real quick, and then we're gonna fix it up using vintage photo. And I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you're enjoying the series. Again, this is Usually not something that I do often. I usually just come up here and show you what I did. But I think this is fun to be able to see something come together from beginning to end. And I hope you're enjoying it. I am getting super excited working on my January kit for you guys. Spoiler alert, it's gonna be a Valentine's, but not traditional Valentine's like what you see out there. I try to think outside the box and do things a little differently. So here we go. So I'm gonna even these out as best I can. Okay. And then we're gonna glue it. And once it's glued, then I can come in and trim. Sorry for the reach. Okay. I have not done this in quite a while. Meaning, you know, doing these back-to-back tags or journaling cards. They're a lot of fun. And now we're gonna trim it up just a little bit, and then I'll come back and touch up what I cut off. Okay. And then I'm gonna hold this down when I trim this. Okay. Sorry about the silence. I have to concentrate. It's hard to cut a straight line, guys. Even with a guide. Okay. And when I cut these, I did a rough cut when I fussy cut them out. Okay. So there we have it, as close as it's gonna get. And then I'm gonna just quickly touch up what I cut off. And I've learned not to get caught up on the imperfections. Doesn't have to be perfect, you know. Just has to look cute. All right, so there we have that. Now, my piece here, I want to layer there. And I'm just going to ink the top here. And then we're gonna glue that down. This pocket did not have gussets. The one that I used on that one did. And I cut those off. I like to add them and then give the person who's working with the kit the ability to decide whether they want to keep it or not. Open this up. I'm going to bring that down. And then we're going to trim a little bit off. Now, if you wanted to make it smaller, you just cut out a diagonal if you wanted to make the pocket smaller than the one that I provided. Or you can cut it shorter. I like to give options. All right, so that quickly, we have our buildable pocket here. Okay, so there we go. What's gonna go inside of it? What am I gonna do there? So I pulled out some tags, and it has to be a tall one because this is a tall pocket. Right? Okay. I am gonna round my corners though. And because this is a big one, I'm gonna go with the biggest one. And I just think rounded corners makes it easier to go in and out of the pockets versus having a point. That's just my personal preference. And then, did I back this one up? Yeah, I did. I'm gonna do the same thing to this one. And I can come back and ink that in a little bit. So there we go with that. Actually, let me do it now because I know me. I'm gonna forget. It's just a quick little so you don't see the whites. Just all of this inking is personal preference. I just like the distinction of, and my daughter is shredding. I just like to be able to see the distinction. All right, what can I put on the front? Maybe not. Where are my words? Ooh. Okay, so this is around the Empire State Building. Let's see. Doesn't really need to be exact. And then I don't bother fussy cutting around the rounded edges, but you can. I just take the easy way out. Use my little gadget. It just makes it easier for me. I think I'm gonna keep this one simple and just add some messy thread because there's a lot of blue in the back. And this is the offcuts from when I sewed my pages. So I saved them there. Just want a little bit of interest. Okay, and I'm using Beacon. This is the foam and poster board, but it's just like silicone glue, guys. Just like the Fabri-Tac, it's just a liquid silicone glue. And when it gets thick, you add the acetone to it. I'm bummed I don't find it as often as I used to at Dollar Tree because Fabri-Tac is very expensive. And this is a great alternative. So if you happen to find them, even in a local discount, check their hardware kind of aisle, and you might find it there. There was a blue one that is also good, and it's silicone. It's a silicone glue, and it's by Basic, B-A-Z-I-C. That one works really well as well. So, and I want to bring out my drills. To make sure that glue doesn't stick to anything. Yeah, okay. And I think I want to bring out some yellow, but it doesn't look like I have yellow, but I do have like an orange, and I don't think that's gonna work. So maybe I'll just bring out some brown. I'll pull a few out. And I have a I think I got this on AliExpress. It's like a wax pencil, just to be able to pick them up. See, works well. And I've had it for years because I don't have to sharpen it that often. Loki, my darling, just gonna add a few just for interest. I know I can sometimes go berserk with these and add way more than what I needed. Like I can't stop. All right, so that's that one. That's this one. Okay, got it. And there is our first one. We have our little pocket here, and I'll think of something flat to put there. And that can fit in there, and then you open it up, and then you can write. And then the back, I'll put something there, and it's finished. So that's that one. Let me cover my glue before it dries. Now let's see if we can figure out the other one. I think the other one I might want to sew. So it's this one and this one. And I need to figure out what's gonna be my front and what's gonna be my back. So I like the collage for the back. So that means this is the one that I have to crease. So I'm gonna butt it up against the side there, and I'm gonna come in at 1/4 inch. That's gonna be my opening. Get that good turn so it'll be able to open. And this one is pretty even. Yeah, that one's pretty even. But I am going to... Now, I added eyelets for the other one, but I think for this one, I'm going to want to sew it after I glue it, just to give it something different. And I'm going to need to decide that now before I put it together. So I'm going to just quickly do this. Trim the ends. I'm gonna go with the medium one. I need to change my dauber. My poor dauber is shredding everywhere. So like I said, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday. And you got to spend time with your family and had an amazing, amazing time. So now, do I want to... I think I'm going to want to stitch the front one and then put them together and bring it down. So I will be right back, and let me sew that really quick. All right, so I took it to the machine, and I did a zigzag along the seam and then just did a loose stitching around. And then this is what it looks like on the inside. And I left the corners squared off. So let's see how we can decorate this just a little bit more. I have some stuff just thrown around my desk, and let's see, what can we do? What can we do? I have this little thing here with like mixed mashed pieces, so I can put a little bit of that. I don't want to take away from the scene, but I still want to be able to decorate it up a little bit. But I had more words. Nope, nope, nope. Ooh. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we have here. All right, I have this little ticket back here. It's not little, but I just might want a piece of it. Nope. Okay. I really like the green against that background. I'm gonna trim around the corners. Okay, I'm gonna ink it a little bit, and I'm sorry about the Band-Aid, guys. I had a little accident at work. When you're moving really fast, You don't realize that you are not indestructible. And kind of cut a corner too. Actually like that. Maybe up here. Maybe add some messy thread too. Maybe layer that up a little bit. And then add some thread. Just to add interest behind it. And then the word. Okay, that works. What do you guys think? I don't overthink it. I just have fun. That's what it's all about. Having a little bit of fun. So now I am going to build it back up. So I'm going to add some glue there. It's time for me to add some acetone because it's getting really thick. I'm going to put that one there. And that's enough glue for me to tack that one on. I want the ruffles out. Okay, that's going to hold. Then I'm going to add my thread. And then I'm just going to add my word on top. And that'll sandwich that thread right in there. And I've always said I am very heavy-handed with glue. Always said it. And it's so true. Bring it in just a little bit so it falls in the center. Okay. Do we want drills? Why not? The rest of them have drills. Let's add some drills because we can. So, I think I want to go with a neutral one. Just very subtle. I'll pull a few out. Everything is sticking to me because of the glue. And I think I'm gonna want it, maybe one there next to the word, maybe one up here, and maybe one right on the netting. Simple. I'm gonna grab that one, put it up there, flip these around. There we go. Put you there for a little sparkle. Now it's stuck to my silicone mat. There we go. And we're gonna press you right there, but I'm gonna hold that one because of the netting. My desk looks like an explosion happened, which it normally does when you're getting creative. All right, so let's see. This is what we did together today. So we have this one, which is one of the long rounded tags. We made it into a little writing area here where they can just write secretly. So we got that one. And we did this one together, which is two of the larger tags backed up to each other. Still have to cover that. Put a pocket on top of it. Put one of the tags inside with some messy thread, some more drills in the word Times Square. And then this one flips up. So we have writing space here and here. And then this is the one I did off camera with the journaling cards, some fabric, some more drills. And then this opens up this way. And that's the back with the pigeon. And I think I want to sparkle up her neck. My baby girl's, my daughter's baby girl, her bird is similar to this one. And her neck shines. So we gotta add a little sparkle. And then I did a different variation off camera with the journal cards. So any two shapes will work. This one I added eyelets and some baker's twine, added some more drills, and then we sparkled up the windows. So there are 4 ephemera pieces that are ready to go into my journal. And quick and easy, as long as you have 2 pieces that are the same. So these 2, if we wanted to, I could do the same thing and put them back to back. This one, I could have done the same thing and put them back to back, but it's a nice variation to work with same size tags and not just leave them as intended, but create something else with it. Make it interactive, add pockets to them if they're big enough. Lots of fun, lots of ideas. All right, everyone, thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time as we continue. I have to start thinking about what my cover option is going to be and what other ephemera I can create to put in here. And I think that large one of the large ones can fit next to, this might be a good spot for one because the pocket is big enough. There we go. And then I think I had another one of those large pockets. Yeah, back here. Where this one can go because it has a lot of blue. There we go. And then I have that one. Let's see, where can I put that one? A little corner. Oh, this is cute. Almost the same seam. I think that's a good complement there. And then I have my tag, which I think might look good. It would look good there too. Let's see if we can find a spot for it. We'll find something. Oh, is that long enough? Let's see. Well, look at that. I want something taller than that. And I don't want the drills to get caught because that's what's happening there. The drills are getting caught in the belly band. Not a good sign. Ooh, we gotta come up with something pretty there. All right, well, I guess I'll figure out where I'm gonna put it. Sooner or later. That's too short for that. Let's see. Maybe there. All right, she's starting to chunk up, and we haven't even gotten really started yet. All right, everyone, that's it for today's video. Next time we meet, I'll probably finish building the ephemera on the inside, and we can start thinking about cover options. Or maybe we'll come back and do something with these. Continue working on the ephemera on the inside. All right, everyone, take care. Have an amazing, amazing day. And I can't believe 2025 is already knocking on our door. All right, everyone, stay blessed, stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll see you real soon.